TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates finished off a two-game sweep as the
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jaime Barria will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away.
Batting third.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second with a two-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
A pause and the 0-2, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
One and two. Here it is. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger of John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Leading up.
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. And who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here comes the 0-1. Two. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Wilmer Flores becomes out number 2 this inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two and 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. We played an inning, still. Now batting, George Springer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on infielder Brendan Rodgers. I don't think we fully realize where this guy's going to end up. Does he stay at short, a la Cal Ripken, that big 6'4" shortstop, or does he move over and make the transition to third and concentrate solely on the bat? Either way, soft hands, the ability to go in the hole with big-time arm across the diamond.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and two. Fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed.
Battle. Here comes another one, and that's low. Ball 4. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Turner, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Freese, a native Texan. He was a 20th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that in is Jorge Soler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D.
Batting
and if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Bottom of the second here with no score. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman, Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 2 for 8. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martinez looking up. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take him out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now for Washington, number 23. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Rougned Odor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Up next for Washington.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. In his career, Ramirez is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Pedroia, return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Digging in, George Springer. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Justin Turner. He drew a walk his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number two. Striding in, Miguel Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Skied into very shallow right. Soler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-1.
Leading off.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches and become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that's finally over for a strike. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is there. 2 down. So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball. doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will for the Nationals on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Washington. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Number 23 corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Late that time for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Turner is off at first with 2 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. Into the box, Brendan Rodgers, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Number 7.
Off. The plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this will be fouled away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This one's down to third. Freeze is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Odor.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Zone and normal.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Odor rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And he'll tag the runner coming by, at least make him throw it. And the inning is over. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-2 home. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ronald Acuna. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hit sharply on the ground. Turner gloves it. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. Lester gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a nice changeup that time from Lester to start things out. It's 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time, the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the end. Standing in, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Turner takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Chopped to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Number 23 finds it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The first base
on his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 50.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Miguel Cabrera is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Into the box, David Freese. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great striding in now for the Nats, Kevin Pillar. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Brendan Rodgers bats next. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, number 23. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And that will conclude matters here. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Pillar. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Trey Turner with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Bucks have made this a 4-2 game now.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Pittsburgh, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and we are tied again.
If you need any proof that the baseball gods are fickle, this is the inning. Before, it looked like they might be in trouble. but now they're all tied up, and the other side is scrambling to stop the bleeding.
Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
63. Now batting, left field.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And the 2-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Soler is there. One away.
Now batting.
It's George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup, the 1-0. Pops this one up. Zimmerman in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Striding into the box, Rougned Odor. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Yelich is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for Washington.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bounce to first. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is a fastball that misses.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
3.
In now, David Freese trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set a ball that might keep the game tied. The 0-1. This is line to left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The relay. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Now stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Soft grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pedro Strop enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 46, Pedro Strop.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. it'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Fouled off. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. And he makes the catch in the corner. Nationals down to their final out now. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get to force. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. John Lester wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Pedro Strop hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For tonight, for the victorious Pirates, 5 runs.